Welcome to Philippine Canadian Empire's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEmpire.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Rowan Akio, and here are stories making headlines today. TindigPilipinas calls to stop national degradation. The convener of the newly launched multi-sectoral organization TindigPilipinas fight for their mission to call out President Rodrigo Duterte to refrain from what they described as practicing violence and instilling laws, as this leads to the degradation of the country. Quote, "We lay the wrongdoings we see around us on the doorstep of the president. We also recognize that he is not doing this alone and that there are many others helping him along on this destructive path for whatever motives. But the end result is the same, national degradation," unquote, TindigPilipinas said in a statement. Among the convener are the steadfast critics of Duterte, who are from the Senate and Congress minority bloc, Senators Francis Kiko Pangilinan, Riza Hontiveros, and Antonio Trillanes IV, and Representatives Teddy Bagilat, Tom Villarin, and Gary Alejano. According to former Civil Service Commission Chair Karina Constantino David, who is also part of the coalition, TindigPilipinas is a coalition of coalitions of different groups seeking to expand nationwide and reach the grassroots of the concerns against the Duterte administration's way of ruling. The group urged Filipinos to be vigilant about human rights violations in the country. The group will also organize a protest rally to commemorate the declaration of martial law on September 21. Furthermore, during the launching on Monday and the absence of the detained Senator Laila de Lima, a chair with a blue shawl was reserved for her. Gordon slams DOJ-NBI over delay of the destruction of seized drugs. Blue Ribbon Committee Chair Senator Richard Gordon lambasted the dragging progress and the actions of the Department of Justice and the National Bureau of Investigation on the massive amount of illegal drugs seized last 2016 in San Juan City. The senator cited that it was too dangerous to be keeping hundreds of kilos of shabu seized last 2016 without destroying it yet until now. Quote, "I don't think we have room for drugs that have been confiscated in December to be still loitering around somewhere. Could be rechanneled, could be commingled, redistributed again," unquote, Gordon said during the probe of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee on the smuggling of the 6.4 billion pesos worth of drugs passing through the Bureau of Customs from China. Moreover, Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre told Gordon that DOJ is aware that the seized drugs could be pilfered, and they had been prodding and asking Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno on why Juvencio Gascon, the judge handling the case, had not yet ordered its obliteration. Gordon believes that Gascon is delaying the case to the Senate. Suganob rescued, not released, says Duterte. President Rodrigo Duterte on Monday clarified that the Vicar General of Marawi City, Father Teresito Chito Suganob, who was held captive for more than 100 days, was rescued by the armed forces of the Philippines and not released through backdoor negotiations. Duterte said it was very impossible that back-channel talks happened because, according to him, he will not even agree to look at the Islamic State-inspired terrorists. Duterte detailed that the Maute group did not release Father Suganob, but that he was liberated through a special operation, which means that the special forces of the Rangers crawled to get him. That wraps up our news here on PCI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.canadianenquirer.net.